Ready, Carrie? Okay, good afternoon, everybody, again, and thanks for being here at Camp Sale. We're ready to kick off our auction. Just want to, again, say a big thank you to everybody for coming today, especially for the cooks, everything that you guys have contributed, and I'm feeling full. I don't know about y'all. So big hand to them. Thanks also to Jonathan Monroe for being here again as our auctioneer, and we're excited to get things kicked off. I've been putting out posts on Facebook all week. Every slice of pie matters. Every bite of a donut matters. It all matters because it's helping getting kids to camp. And so I think it might be 45 years of camp sale, or just about 45 years that we've been doing this sale. It's unimaginable how many kids that has helped get to camp. And many of those kids are in this room. You might just not be a kid anymore. So camp is multi-generational, and next year we'll be celebrating 60 years of ministry at Pine Lake. I feel like we just did 50. That was a decade ago. But again, thank you for being here, for contributing, and I hope that the auction is a great time. And I just look around and I see everybody's talents and what they contribute, and it's overwhelming. So thank you on behalf of me, the board, our staff. We appreciate it. Let's pray and get to bidding, okay? Heavenly Father, thank you so much for a day of beautiful, gorgeous weather. And thank you for the safe travels that we've experienced, whether coming 2 miles or 1,000 miles, for providing that. Just thank you for the food and the friendship and the fellowship. And most of all, we thank you for Jesus and what he means to us. And the purpose of this camp is pointing people towards Christ. So I pray that as we bid and laugh and have a good time, that we all know that it is for a purpose of pointing people towards you. So we give you this time. Amen. All right. Let's go. First item up. You got the description on that one?
I hope y'all like monsters. Anyway, this is called a googly. Googlies galore. I can't hardly say that after that gumbo. Okay, your child's going to be safe from monsters in the closet when they're protected by this band of googlies on the stuffed bed. And then the stuffed googly toy is also included with the quilt. It was pieced and bound by Carrie Guile, hand quilted by the Gulf Haven Peacemakers. It is a 52-inch by 80-inch, which is a twin size, and the toy was made by Carrie Guile.
All right. We'll go. I'll turn on. Mine's got a light on. There we go.
All right, there we go. Who give it $500? Who give it $5? A little bit of $5, a little bit of $5, a little bit $200 then. Who give it $2? A little bit of $2 is going to keep your kids safe. You just heard her. No monsters. $200. $100 bill, now 25. Who give it a 125, 50. Who give it a 150, 1150, what about a 150, 150, 1 to 100, 125, 150. Hands high there, what about 150, a little bit of 50, what about 150, 150. What in the world's wrong here? 150. Anybody else want in? 125 now. 150. Who give it a 150, a little bit of 50, what about 150, 150. Going once. Who give it a $150 going twice. All in, all done, but a 150, a little bit of 50, 150, 150, 150, 150, last and final call, but a 150. Now 75, 175, 175. I got 150 over here, 175 to you, but a 175, a little bit of 5, but a 175. You give it a 150, 175, but a 175, but a 175. Anybody else want in? 175. Last and final call, you give it a 175, a little bit of 5, but a 175. Sold $150. Buyer number 127. Buyer number 127.
Okay, next up, we got a bat house to keep the bats out of your house. This is handmade by Jonathan Bunn.
I believe here, but a $100 bid. Dig up a 100, a little bit of one, but a $100, a little bit of one. Dig up a $100 bid. About $50 on the bat house. $50. Thank you. Now 75. You go to 50, 75, a little bit at 75, but at 50 and 75, but at 75, a little bit of 5, but a 5, a little bit of 5, but at 75. Now 100 and 100, a little bit of 1, but at 100, sir, but at 100 now 25, but at 125, 150, but at 150, 150, but at 150. Now 175 and 175, 200 to you, 200, 185, one time, 175, 185, 185, a little bit of 5, 185, going once, 185, going twice, last call, you won't back serve, 185, sold 175, buyer number 128, buyer number 128.
All right, next up, we're going to choice out these Christmas trees. These are beautiful pieces handmade by Glenn Detweiler, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Again, you're choicing out on your pick.
All right, you're picking the trees here. Dig a bit of $100 bid, dig a bit of $100, a little bit of bum, a little bit of bum, a little bit of $100, bit of 100, about $25. You buying any one you want. 25. Woo. There's a magic number. 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, would have been 70, 75, 80, would have been 80, 11, 5, would have been 85, would have been 85, 85, 90, and 90 now 5, $95, 95. 95 now 100, sir. But a bit of 100 now 5. But a bit of 105, 10. But a bit of 110, a little bit of 10. We're having fun now. 115. But a bit of 115, 120, and 120. But 125 now 130, sir. You out the back. But a bit of 130, 135, 135, 140. But a bit of 140 now 5. And 145, 150. But a bit of 150, 150, 150 now 5. Now 60. But a bit of 160 now 165. And 165, 170. But a bit of 170 now 5. But a bit of 175, $175 now 180. And 180 now 5. But a bit of 185 for the 185 for the 180 now 5 for the 185 for the 185 all in all done 185 last and final call 185 now 190 now you out in the back sir now 195 now $200 and two to the bit two to the bit two but that two to the bit two to the bit two but that 200 thank you now 210 and 205 I'll go back to that 205 and 205 yeah on the back two sir but that 205 a little bit of 5 but a little bit of 205 going once take up 205 going twice last and final call but 205 sold $200 buyer number 122 you want all three of them for that price don't you the one in the middle either one of the backup bidders want either one of the other ones. Buyer number 119, you want both of them or just one? He'll take both of them. Thank you. $122.
122, Cheryl. And 119 got clear. Okay, we have another beautiful quilt. Looks like a good Valentine's.
He just took one. Would you like the other one, sir? Anybody else want the last tree for 200? Anybody? Run it again. Yeah. All right, we're gonna sell. Whoop, right there, buyer number 120. Take it. Thank you.
My turn. Okay, we have a gorgeous little Valentine's quilt or just any girl that you want to show how much you love them. Anyway, this was pieced, appliqued, and machine quilted by Roxanne Conkle. And it is a twin size at a 56 by 76.
I believe here, but a bit of 500. You can put a 500, a little bit of 500, a little bit of 500, but $200 in. You can put that, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 2, but that 200. About $100 now 25 and 100 now 25 but a bit of 125 but a bit of 125 a little bit of 5 but that 100 now 25 money's on up and out you can put that 125 thank you now 50 and 150 a little bit of 50 but a bit of 151 51 51 25 bid $150 anybody hands high there but a bit of 125 150 a bit of 150 but a bit of 150 and 150 a little bit of 50 anybody else want in there but a bit of 150 a little bit of 50 but a bit of 150 150 a bit of $150 anybody anywhere. Hands high, but a bit of 150, a little bit of 50, but a bit of 150, 150, last call, bid 150. Sold 125. Buyer number 134. Buyer number 134.
Okay, next up we've got a chocolate cake with buttercream icing. This is made by Robin. Robin Greer, Robin's Kitchen, local spot here in Meridian, and it says "Happy Birthday" on it. It doesn't have to be your birthday to get it. Oh, what does it say? It says "Happy Fall, y'all." So it's anybody can take it. Anybody can take it. All right, what, Micah? Was it chocolate?
It is chocolate cake with buttercream icing.
Chocolate with buttercream icing.
All right, I believe here, $100 bid. Dig a bit of 100, a little bit of bum, but a 100. Dig a bit of 100, a little bit of 100, a little bit of bun, about $50. 25, now 35, and 25, to 35, a little bit 35, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 25 and 35. Anybody? Nobody bought a cake lately, have they? $10, now 15, take up a 10, 15, put a 15, a little bit of 15, put a 15, a little bit of 15, put a 10, and 15, take up about 15, now 20, put a 20, a little bit of 20, you want in $20? And 15 to 20, but a bit 20 to a little bit 20, but a bit 20 to a little bit $20. Hands high there. 15 20, but a bit 20 to a little bit 20. All in, all done. Now 5, but a bit 25, sir. Now 30 and 30. Now 5, but a bit 35, a little bit 35. 35 now 40, but a bit 40. Now 5, but a bit 45 and 45, 50, but a bit 50, a little bit 50, $50. Now 55. And 55, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 55. You want back? A little bit of 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. All in, all done. A little bit of 55, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 55. Last call, 55. Sold, $50. Buyer number 115.
Okay, next up we have a stand. This was done also by Glenn Detweiler. It's got a little weight to it, but Steven is strong enough to hold it up. It's got some different wood inlay there in the middle and a wood base, but it is a ceramic top.
All right, but you fair. $100 bid. Dig up a dead one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100 bid. Dig up a one, a little bit of one. $50 in. Dig up a dead 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit of $50. 25. And 25, a little bit of 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 $25. Anybody want in there? 25, thank you. Now 35 and 25, 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 25 and 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 35, 25, 35, hands high there, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, going once, 35, going twice, all in, all down, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35. Sold, $25, bar number 117.
This is the best little girl to hold up something. This is Ava, and Ava made this table topper. She helped to piece it with her grandma, Linda Stutzman, and she did the embroidery on the center of it, and she helped do all the binding. So, and it is 23 by 23, so it will fit anything. And you want happy fall, y'all? That's it.
Take up that $100 bid. Take up the one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100, 125, sir. 125. Now 150, look at the 150, look at the 150, 150, out of back now, but at 150, 150, 175, but at 175, but at 175, but at 175, how about 160? 150, 160, and 160, 70, but at 170, a little bit of 70, 80, but at 180, 180, but at 180, a little bit of 81, 81, 81, 90, sir, now 200, but at 2, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 2, but at $200, now 10, and 210, 20, but at 220, a little bit of 20, 20, a little bit of 20, but at 220, 220, said yes, yes, or you'd love to, I couldn't tell, but at 220, and 220, a little bit of 20, but at 220, you won't back in, but at 220, hands high, going once, but at 220, going twice, last call, 220. $210 sold. Buyer number 127, 127. Got it, Bo? In the very back.
All right, we've got a handmade bag by Sherry Sheffield, and it's got a coin purse inside of it. Put that on your shoulder and walk around and show people how good you look with a purse on your arm. There you go.
All right, dig them dead 25 a little bit, dig them dead 25 a little bit, 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 25, $10 bid now 15, dig them 10, $15, dig them dead 15 a little bit, 15, dead $15. Anybody want in there? 10, 15, dead 15 a little bit, 15, dead 15 a little bit, 15, 20, and $20 now 25. Yeah, the back now, dead 25 a little bit, $25. Now 30. 35 and 35 a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit at 35. Yeah, back now, but at 35, a little bit at 35, a little bit at 35. Now 40 and 40, but 5, a little bit at 45, a little bit of 45. Now 50, a little bit at 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit now, a little bit at 50. Now 55, a little bit at 55, a little bit of 5, 55, 55, $50. Now 55. All in, a little bit at 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 55. Last call, a little bit at 55. Sold $50. Buyer number 110. Buyer number 110.
Okay, here is a beauty coming up. If y'all like butterflies, this is it. Wrong side. There you go. All right, hold it way there. Anyway, this is called Elysian Circles with a butterfly border, and that is some of the prettiest fabric I have ever seen. And like I said, what I wrote down was all you can say is wow. That's because it's gorgeous. It was pieced and quilted by Carmen Walker. It is 87 by 94, which will fit a full bed to a queen bed, and it's just beautiful.
All right, I'm going to give here with that $500 bid. Dig up the five, a little bit of five, a little bit of $500 on the money. Now 25. Dig up the 100. Now 25. With the $125. $100 now 125. Dig up the 125. Now 50. With the 150. 75. With the 175 and 175. A little bit of five. With that 175. 175 now 200. Dig up that 2. Dig up that 2. Dig up that 200. Dig up that 2. Dig up that 2. With that $200 and 175. But 2. With that 2. Dig up that 200. Now 25 and 225. With that 225 and then 225. With that 225. 5. You under now with that 225. Now, how much you say? 300. Now 50. 350. Now 400. Now 450. And 455. A little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 500. A little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 500, 500, 500. A little bit of 455. And 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of that. I get you at 450. Yes, ma'am. Now 500. A little bit of 5, a little bit of $500. Now 550. And 550. A little bit of 550. 550. A little bit of that. 550. A little bit of 50. A little bit of that. 550. 550. On the back to sir. A little bit of that. 550. All in. All done. With that $550. Sold. 500 buyer number 114. 114.
Okay, take off your boots in style with this unique boot jack. Cast iron bug mounted to a beautifully finished one-of-a-kind piece of sinker cypress from the bayou of Louisiana. This is made by Ronnie Guile. It does have a reserve on it.
All right, I'm going to give here $100 bid. Take a bit of one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100 bid. Hand one, a little bit of one. I got $50 now. 60. Take a bit of $50, $60 bid. Take a bit of 60, a little bit of 60, with a bit of 50 and 60, with a bit of 60, a little bit of $60. What in the world we waiting on here? 25, 35, and 25, 35, 45, 55, sir, a little bit of 55, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, and 55 now, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, hands high. If you want in there, I get 55 here, 65, now 75. 85 and 85, 95, 95, 105, sir, but at 105, 115, 125, 125, 125, said yes, I couldn't tell, 125, 125, and 115, 125, 125, all in, all down, 125, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 125, $115. Sold him buyer number 120, 120, right over here on this side.
Does this look like anybody y'all know that cooked a gumbo today? And I guarantee you, he actually does quilt, and he does a good job at quilting at Gulf Haven. This looks exactly like our Wayne Commodell. Now I know y'all like him once a year, but can you handle him for the whole Christmas if you had him hanging up? Please, y'all can take him. Okay, make it extra special this year with Christmas with Wayne. Okay, it was done by Marilyn White. Turn it around. The quilting on this is exquisite. Every bit of that is hand quilted. Every little nook and cranny. So she did a really phenomenal job. So take Wayne home with you.
All right, we'll give here with that $200 bid. Dig up that $200 bid, $200 bid, $100 in. Dig up the $100 bid, 25 bid, 50, a bit of that 50, a little bit of 50, 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, dig up 50, $75, and 50 in the back, 75, where a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 50, $60 now, 70, and 70, a little bit of 70, a little bit of $70. Now 80 and 80, 90, would have been that $90, sir, would have been that 90, a little bit of 90, $100 bid, a little bit of 100, now 110, and 110, sir, would have been that 110, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 10, 110, 20, would have been 120, 120, would have been that 120, out of back now, would have been that 120, and 120, bid 130, 140, would have been that 140, a little bit of 40, would have been 140, $140, you on the back now, 140. And 130 up front now, 140, 140, a little bit of 40, 140, 140. You want in, sir, 140, a little bit of 40. Last call, ma'am, 140, 140, all in, 140. Sold $130. Buyer number 129, 129.
Okay, here we've got a custom coat rack. This was also hand done by Glenn Detweiler. Just chop down a little sapling, get a good base, and of course a lot of nice finish. It's a nice piece. And Dakota, how tall are you? I'd say this is about 5'10".
All right, we'll give here $100 bid. Take a bit, one little bit of bomb, little bit of bomb, $100. Anybody anywhere? But one little bit one about 25 and 25 and 35. But that 25 and 35. But that 35, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, but that 25. Money's on 35. Hands high there. But that 35, a little bit of 35. But that $35. 25, 35, 35, 45, and 45, 55, sir. But that 55, 65, but that 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, yeah, ma'am. But that 65, 75, sir. But that 75, a little bit of 85, but that 85, a little bit of 85, and $85. 85 and 75 to 85 but that 85 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5 they get all the hats when they buy it now but that 75 85 but that 85 a little bit of 85 but that 85 a little bit of 85 all in all done but that $85 you want back last call but 85 sold $75. Bar number 129. They said they can't let you have all their hats, so sir.
Yeah, hat's got to be washed first. All right.
Flying hats. I had to duck. Okay, this quilt is called Homestead. It showcases 1800s reproduction fabrics in golds and rust reds. It was hand quilted with diamonds and then flowers in the center with red thread so it would make it kind of stand out. It was pieced by Robert Hibbs. It was hand quilted by the Gulf Haven Peacemakers and bound by Marilyn White. It's a 66 by 85, which is a twin to a full. You can turn it over and show. You can see the diamonds on the back side a little better, but the flowers on the front really make it pop out.
Take a bit of $500 bill. Take a bit of 5, a little 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 bit of 5, about 200. 200, now 50, and 2, but 50, a little bit of 250, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 250, 250, 200 on the money now, 250, a little bit of 250, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 252, 50, a little bit of $225 in, and 200, but 225, a little bit of 225, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 225, a little bit of 225, a little bit of 225, hands high, I got 200 right here, now 225, $225. Anybody want in there? 225, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 200 down, 225, a little bit of 225, and 225, all in, all done, hands high there, now 50, and 250, 75, down, a little bit of 275, now 300, down 25, and 325, a little bit of 325, and 325, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of $325, anybody else want in? And 325, a little bit of 325, and 325, all in, all down, a little bit of 325, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 325, last call, 325. Sold $300 by number 120.
Okay, Janelle is walking up ready for Christmas. She's got 4 Christmas ornaments. These are hand beaded. Phyllis McMillan from Nanawaya Mennonite Church gave those to me this morning. So those are intricate hand done Choctaw beading on those ornaments. And you get all 4. You get all 4. We're not piecing these out. You get the basket too. You get the basket too.
Get the basket and all 4 ornaments. One money. It could be that 25 little bit. Dan, take it that 25 little bit, 25 little bit, 25 little bit, 25, 25. Thank you, sir. 35. 35, 45, and 45, 55, a little bit of 55, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, 65, 75, and 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 70 one time, 65, 70. Now 5 and 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75. Now 80, a little bit of 80, a little bit of 80, 80, a little bit of 80, a little bit of 80, a little bit of 80. Now 5, 85. You out again, sir. 85, $90 and 90. Now 5, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 95, $100 bid, ma'am. A little bit of 100, a little bit of 100, a little bit of 100, a little bit of 100. Now 110 and 110, a little bit of 10, 10, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 105, 10, a little bit of 100. Now 5, a little bit of 105, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, all in, all done, a little bit of 105, a little bit of 105. Sold $100. Buyer number 118. Buyer number 118.
There's an interesting story with this quilt. The normal name for this quilt is Drunkard's Path. And when I suggested to my mother-in-law, Libby Guile, you can see they stagger everywhere. Yeah. And when I suggested to Libby years ago that I wanted to make a drunkard's path, she said, "You cannot call it that." And I'm like, "Well, why not?" She said, and if any of y'all know Libby, she said it with her nose in the air. So it would be up. And she said, "Good Mennonites do not say drunkard's path. You have to call it Jacob's puzzle." So we have a Jacob's puzzle, and that's what's up for sale now. It was pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It measures 56 by 64, and it's, like I said, the name is in honor of Libby.
All right, we'll get here with that 500. Dig with that 5 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5 a 200. With that 2 a little bit of $200 now 125 and 100 bid 125 with that 125 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5 with that 125 equal to 100 now 25 with 125 equal to 125 a little bit of 5 with that $100 bid now 125 and 125 a little bit of 5 with 125 equal to 125. Money's on, hands high there, $125. Anybody want in? And 125 now, 50, hit with the 125, 150 with the 150, 150, 125, 150, hands high there, but with that 150, a little bit of 50 with the 150, 150. Anybody else want in? $150. And 125 and 50 with the 150, 150, 150. Going once, with the 150, going twice, all in, all down with that $150. Sold 125, buyer number 131, 131.
Okay, Stephen and Dakota are walking in with a nice table stand. These were hand done by Chris Noble.
All right, I'm looking for $100 bid. Take a bit, $100, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100, about 25, 35, and 25, 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 25, 35. Thank you, ma'am. 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 35, 45, 55, 55, 65, and $65, sir. A little bit of 65, 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit. How about 70? Now 5 and 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5. You want back, sir? A little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75. All in, all done. Hands high there, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, 75, $80. One more time. I think he's about done. $80. Think of that. 80 to 11, 80, 80 to 11, 80. All in, all done. With that $80 going once. Think of $80 going twice. Last call with that 80. Sold $75. Buyer number 132, 132. Thank you.
Okay. Enough anyway. I'm gonna have him walk around and show you this. This is an intricate piecing of uh Christmas. Hang on, my brain just went off. Anyway, it's a table skirt for Christmas. The same lady that did the swamp birds in the other room has done this one, and her name is Noreen Strawyer. She's 71 years old. She found this kit at a thrift store. Each individual tiny piece she had to hand cut out, put them together, stuff it, then sew it to the hand, sew it to the body. After she got all those little tiny pieces done, then she hand embroidered it. After that, she came back and hand beaded it. And after that, she came back and put gold and silver thread all the way around it. So there is a lot of work in that small little piece, and you have to look at it up close to see that. But all right, that'll do it. Anyway, I said she was 71 years old. She's a really lovely lady.
Take it 200. Take it 200. About $100. A little bit of one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $25 in, a little bit of 25, a little bit of 25, 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, 25, 35, hands high there, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, and 25, a little bit of 35, said yes, 35, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 35, 45, a little bit of 45, 40, now 45. Now 50 and 50 a little bit, 50 a little bit, 50 a little bit, now 55, a little bit, 55, $60, a little bit, 60 a little bit, 60, a little bit, $60. Is that yes, yes, you'd love to, but $60 now 5, a little bit, 65, 70, and 70 a little bit, 70, a little bit, 70, a little bit, 70, a little bit, 70 now 5, a little bit, 75, 80, a little bit, 80, a little bit, 80, and 8, a little bit, 80, a little bit, $80, and 80 now 5, a little bit, 85 now 90, a little bit, 90, a little bit, 90, 90, a little bit, 90. I don't think she's done yet. She'll keep bidding. You'll be safe. And 90, a little bit, 90, a little bit, 90, a little bit, 90, a little bit, 85. 90, you won't back in, $90. All in a little bit at 90, a little bit of 90, and $90 last and final call, a little bit at 90, a little bit of 90. Sold $85.
Okay, who's ready to play some stick ball? Janelle's got some 2 stick ball paddles and the ball in the middle. And these were given to us by Lewis and Kim Ferris.
All right, we'll give here $100 bid. Take the bid, $100 bid, $100 bid, 50. $25 in, but at 25 and 35, but at 25 and 35, but at 35, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 35, but at 25 and 35, but at $30. 30. Hit them at 30, now 5, but at 35, $40, sir, but at 40, a little bit of 45, but at 45, a little bit of 45, 50, but at 50, a little bit of 50, 50, a little bit of 50, 45, bid 50, but at 50, a little bit of 50, all in, all done. Yes, sir, I got you at 45, now 50, I wouldn't take you twice unless it was my stuff. And 50, a little bit of 50, but at 50, a little bit of 50, all in, all done, but at 50, a little bit of 50, but at $50, sold $45, buyer number 113, thank you.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right. This is called Mississippi Stars. It's a feathered star block of various shades of blue on a soft cream background. The ladies of the Carousel Quilters are the ones that made it. They actually will use Pine Lake for their quilt retreats twice a year. And so our camp quilting retreat always coincides with theirs because quilters love to get together. So they're here every time that we're here. It was pieced by Rita Gillis and it was machine quilted by Bridget Hill. It is an 88 by 88, which is a queen size quilt. And I mean, look how gorgeous that is.
All right, look here, 500, dig up that, 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, 200 down, dig up that, 2, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 2, $200 bid. Anybody with that 200 now 50, bid 300, and 300 now 50, 400, dig up that 4, a little bit 4 now 50, what about that 450, and 450, 500, dig up that 5, a little bit of 500 now 50, what about that 550, 600. 600 and 600 a little bit of 6 would be 600. Yeah, back now $600. You could be 600 a little bit of 600 now 50 would be 650 700 ma'am and 700 a little bit of 7 would be 700. You could be 700. Yeah, back here would be 700 a little bit of 7 7 a little bit of 7 would be 700 650 right here 7 more and 700 a little bit of 7 would be 700 going once you won't back in 700 going twice all in down would be 700 a little bit of 7 7 a little bit of 700 sold $650. Buyer number 113. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we've got ground coffee. This is it's a pack from Humble Coffee Company out of Starkville. It's the base camp blend Brazil 10-ounce darkened roast, cold brew concentrate from Mississippi Cold Drip Coffee and Tea Company out of Jackson. There's 8 servings in there, and a handmade coffee mug.
I'm going to give here $100 bid. Take up that 100 bit of 100 bit of 100 bit of 100 about $25 in. That 25 a little bit of 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Now 5, 65, 70, $70, 70. And 70, a little bit of 70. Now 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, 80, a little bit. Take up that 80, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85. And 85, 90, a little bit of 90, a little bit of 90, 95, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 5, $100 bid, sir, a little bit of 100. Now 10, a little bit of 110, 110, a little bit of 10, 105 then. Now 110. And 105. 10 said yes. Now 15. 115. 115. You want back now? 115. A little bit of 15. 120. A little bit of 120. A little bit of 20. 120. Now 5. A little bit of 125. 130. And 130. A little bit of 30. Now 135. A little bit of 135. And 135. You've came so far though. A little bit of 135. A little bit of 130. Now 5. A little bit of 135. All in, all down. A little bit of 135. Last and final call, sir. 135. Sold 130. Buyer number 131. 131.
We have a beautiful, beautiful baby quilt, and I know we have lots of brand new babies around right now. This is a Noah's Ark baby quilt, and it has absolutely been a labor of love. It was cross-stitched, so this is hand cross-stitched by Joe Berkey of Gulf Haven, and it was hand quilted by Marilyn White of Gulf Haven. It is 40 by 4 by 60, so it will last with your baby a while. That baby can be under it, and the toddler can be dragging it. Turn it around, show them. The quilting is just phenomenal on the back of it. Every little piece. And it's all hand done.
200. Take a bit of 2, a little bit of 2, 2, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 2, a little bit of 2, $100 bill, Dan. Take a bit of 1, a little bit of $1, a little bit of $100. Anybody won't give 100? 25, 35. Take a bit of 25 and 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 25 and $35. Hands high, 35, 45, 55. Hand 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 55, $55. 55. 50. I got you at 45, 55. You out over here now, 55. And 55, a little bit of 5, 55. You want back in now, 65. A little bit of 65, a little bit of 75. A little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75. 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of $75. You want in? And 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, 75. A little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. All in, all done. You want back there? 75. All in, all done. A little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, 75. Y'all want in? A little bit of 75, a little bit of 75. Sold $65. Buyer number 135, 135. Got it, bought.
Holding a great piece of coming up for the Christmas season. This is done by Holly Leonard, my mother-in-law, and she's from Pennsylvania. We've got one of these hanging in my house. It's very lovely. Perfect for the winter season or any season.
I believe here, but that $50 bid. Take up that 50, little bit, 50, that 50, little bit, 25. Then, but that 25, little bit, 25, but that 25, 35, but that 35, little bit, 35, 25. Money's on 35. Take up that 35, little bit, 35, but that 35. You want in 35 and 25, but 35, but that 35, little bit, $30. Now 35, sir. Now 40, ma'am, and 40. Now 45. Got to be 45 in the back. Now 50, but that 50, little bit, now 55, but that 55. And 55, a little bit of 55. You want back in? 55, 55, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 55. Yeah, on the back, man. A little bit of 50 now. 5, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 55. All in, all done. A little bit of 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. Last call, a little bit of 55. Sold $50. Buyer number 131, 131.
Okay, this quilt is called Vintage Blossoms. It's a variation on the grandmother's flower garden pattern. So those are all hexagons that are in there. It showcases the flowers, the hexagon flowers in modern fabrics. It was pieced by Linda Stutzman and machine quilted by Cheryl Claybaugh. It measures 70 by 84, which is a twin size.
I believe here, but that 200. Take a bit, 2, little bit, 2, 2, little bit, 2, but that 2, little bit, 2, 200. Now 50 and 2 bid 50. Money's on 250, 300. And 3 now 50. What about that 350, sir? What about that 350, 350? What about that 350? A little bit of 50. Yeah, right here. What about that 350, 350, 350, 325 then? And 300 now 325, 350, 375. What about that 375, sir? What about that 375? A little bit of 5. What about that 375? What about that 375? A little bit of 5. What about that 375? Hands high there. 350 is a bid. Now 75. Think about that 375. A little bit of 5. A little bit of 5. A little bit of 375. All in, all done. You want back, sir? A little bit of 375. Going once. Think about that 375. Going twice. All in, all down. A little bit of 375. Sold 350. Buyer number 112. Buyer number 112.
Okay, next up, we're going to do this picnic table over here. Guys, you don't have to bring it to the front unless you want to show off your strength. But we've got this picnic table. This was brought to us by Lewis and Kim Ferris. It was made by the students at Choctaw Central High School. And so we got a nice sturdy piece. Russell, how's it sit? All right, good deal. All right.
Who could be 500? Who could be dead? 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of dead, 5, a little bit of 500. Who could be 5, a little bit of 5, about 200. Who could be 200? A little bit of 2, 200 now, 50. A little bit of 250, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 250, 200. Money's on 250 to bid, and 250, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 250, 250 now, 300, sir. A little bit of 3, a little bit of 300 now, 50. A little bit of 350 on the back now, 4. A little bit of 4, a little bit of 4, and 4, a little bit of 4. A little bit of 375 now, 400, and 4, a little bit of 4, 375 at 400. Who could be 4, a little bit of 4, and 4, a little bit of 4. You want back in? A little bit of 4, a little bit of 400. Hands high there, a little bit of 375 and 4, a little bit of 4, a little bit of 4, and 4, a little bit of 4. Going once, a little bit of 400. Yeah, on the back now, 400 going twice. All in, all done, hands high, a little bit of 4, a little bit of 4, and 4, a little bit of 400, 400, 400. Sold 375, bar number 131.
All right, Janelle and Steven are walking in with a couple table runners. Does anybody know who did these ones? Holly, my mother-in-law, also did these ones. Thank you, Holly. And we'll sell them as a pair. So you either got to go for Janelle or Steven. Okay.
All right, you get a pair of them. That pair or this pair. All right, believe here, $100 bid. Dig that one, a little bit of bomb, dig that one, a little bit of 100, about $25 in. Dig that 25, 35, and 25 now, 35, a little bit 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35. I got him at 25. Yes, ma'am. As he's bidding 25. 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 25 and 35, a little bit of 35, 45, now 55, 65, 75, and 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, $75. Now 85, 85, 95, and $95, and 95, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 85, and 95, a little bit of 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 5. You want back in $95 going once, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 95 going twice. Last and final call, but 95. Sold $85. Buyer number 113. We got one deal of them left. Would you like the other deal? Buyer number 130. I'll take the other one.
Okay, next up, this one is familiar. We did this one in the online auction a few years ago. Is there a paper with it? Oh, it's a different one? Oh, okay. I stand corrected. This was a painting by Christine Williams. This was done in 1982 for the Pine Lake Camp Sale. Originally purchased by Bob Zare, redonated, and purchased the other year by Glenn and Emma Myers. And Emma gave it to me this week. She wanted it to be given to another generation to enjoy. So this one is yes, it's a photo of Pine Lake. It's the old dock, not the new dock, and the Bender House is in the background right there.
All right, look at here, 200. Dig up that, $200, about 100. Dig up the 100, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb, that $100 bid. Dig up that 100, a little bit of 100. Dig up the 100, a little bit of bond, $50. Now 75. 60. How about that? 60, 50, 60. Now 70. What about that? 70, a little bit of 70. What about that? $70. You're out in the back now. $70. And 60 bid, 70. What about that? 70, a little bit of 70. What about that? 70, a little bit of 70. What about that? 70, a little bit. Who give it 60 now? 70, 80. And $80. Who give it 80, a little bit 80. What about that? $80. And 80, a little bit 80, but that 75 one time, but that 75, a little bit of 75, but that 70 now 5, but that 75, 75, a little bit of 5 now 80, but that 80, a little bit $80, sir, now 5, and 85, a little bit of 90, but that 90, a little bit of 90, now $100 bid, sir, but that 110, but that 110, 110, but that $110. Yes. No, and 100 now 10, but that 110, 110, a little bit of 10, 10, a little bit of 10. You want in 110, take a bit of 110, a little bit of 10, 10, a little bit of 10, 110, 20, a little bit of 120, and 120, a little bit of 20, a little bit of 120, 130, a little bit of 130, 130, 140, a little bit of 140, a little bit of 40, a little bit of 140, 140, and 130, but 140, a little bit of 140, a little bit of 40, all in, all down, a little bit of 140. You want back, sir, 140, last and final call, but 140. Sold $130. Buyer number 114. Buyer number 114.
I know some people have been waiting on this one. This is a single Irish chain. Got it? Yeah, just about. They're going to have to get a little taller there. Okay, it's got gorgeous colored 9-patch blocks all the way throughout on a cream batik background. It was pieced by Janet Grable, mom to our own Matt Grable right here. and it was machine quilted by Ann Smyer. It's a 90 by 99, which is a queen to king size. It will fit any bed and it will go with any color decor in your room. Look at that quilting on the back. Oh, gorgeous.
All right, look at there. 500. Dig with that. 5 a little bit of 5, but a 5 a little bit of 500, but 500, 600. Dig with the 500 money, 600 to play. But a 600, a little bit of 600, 500, 600, 700, and 700, 800. Dig with 800, sir. But 8 and 9, but 900, a little bit of 900, and 900, a little bit of 9, but 850 then. 800, 850. Now 9, sir. But 900, a little bit of 900. Dig with 900, a little bit of 9. Now 50, but 950, 950, $950. And 9 bid 50, but that 950, a little bit of 50, but that 950, 950, 950, $950. Hands high, going once, but that 950, going twice, all in, all done, but that $950. Last call, 950. Sold, $900, buyer number 131, 131.
Here we go. We're back again. All right. Next up, this is a 3D printed bluebird feeder, bluebird house and small feeder, and a bag of mealworms so you can feed the bluebirds too. This is 3D printed. This is put together by Roland Stutzman, and you can print anything these days. This is a nice piece right here. It will not rot.
All right, we'll give here $100 bid. Take a bit of 100, a little bit of bum, a little bit of bum, a little bit of 100. About $25 in. 25, 30, 35, 40, and $40. Now 45, 50, now 55, equal to 55, a little bit of 5, 55, equal to 55, now 60, but it is 60, now 5, but it is 65, a little bit of 5, it is 70, a little bit, sir, but it is 70, now 5, but it is 75, and 75, a little bit of 5, now 80, but it is 80, a little bit of $80, sir, now 5, but it is 85, a little bit of 5, 85, 90, but it is 90, a little bit of 90, but it is 90, a little bit, now 5, and 95, $100 bid, equal to 1, now 5, but $105, 105, equal to 105, a little bit of 5, but 105. And 100 now, 5 but a bed, 105, a little bit of 5 but a 5, a little bit of 5, all in, all done, but a bed, $105. Last and final call now, 10, and $110, sir, but a bed, 110, a little bit of 10, 110, 110, 110, 15, and 115, a little bit of 15, now 20, but a bit of 120, 120, 120, a little bit of 5, but a bed, 125, and 125, but a bit of 125, now 30, but a bit of 130, 130, but a bed, 130, a little bit of 30, 30, a little bit of 30, but a bed, 130, now 135. And 135, a little bit of 130, 135, a little bit of 135, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, all in, all down, a little bit of 135, to 135, last call, 135, sold $130, buyer number 101, buyer number 101.
Thank you. And you get the worms too. What a bargain.
All righty. Time for the biggie. Yep. I think it is. Is it on? Yep, it's on. Okay, time for the camp quilt. All right. The name of this year's camp quilt is Crystal Gardenia. And I had thought about renaming it because I put this thing together. But I never could find a name that would fit it. The original pattern is done by Jeannie Sumrall Ajero, and it was sold as a laser cut kit in this box. All right. I had bought it. I think the batteries are dead. Anyway, when let me start again. It was sold as a laser cut kit by Hoffman Fabrics. When I purchased the kit about 5 years ago, I had no idea what a learning experience I was in for. I opened it up, I looked at it, and it promptly closed it back up again when I looked at the schematics. I'm like, oh no, there goes again. Okay, there you go. It was sold as an alternative to paper piecing, which I had not learned at the time. And it was also, hang on, I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, it was sold as a paper piecing, which I hadn't learned at the time, and it only had the pieces in it that you see. There was no extra fabric in case I had lots of boo-boos, which I always have lots of boo-boos. So, and it was also advertised for the confident beginner. I want you to know they lied. They lied big time. Okay. And so my education began. First, the piecing required a perfect 1/4 inch seam throughout. And if anybody's ever sewn or done wood, you know that that's almost impossible. I thought I had it all fixed. I did. I was absolutely sure that I had that down pat until I put the two pieces together, and guess what? They didn't fit. So I had to take that out very gently since I had no other fabric. And I went ahead and I drew my 1/4 inch seam on every piece, every single piece. Then I found out that the pins that I was using distorted the fabric. So I couldn't use pins to hold it together to sew it. Out came the glue stick. So the quilt was originally glued in pieces before I sewed it. All right. Fun, huh? Anyway, the the biggest thing with this quilt that I learned, honestly, was to slow down, stay organized, and only move one step at a time. That was the biggest thing. And to pray constantly, of course. It's actually a 4 patch. And if you've ever seen a kaleidoscope, that's kind of what it would be, because this side mirrors this side and the top mirrors the bottom. Okay. I finally finished the top. At the Camp Quilt Retreat in April, well over 30 people came together for the 3 days to make the top come alive with the beautiful hand quilting they did. The back of it looks like a giant starburst, just like on the front. It was a labor of love from all of us to our wonderful camp. There you go.
Thank you. All right, but yeah, found all of it. Who could put the $1,000? Who could put the $1,000? Anybody? Who could put found all of it? 500. And 500. Thank you. Now 600 and 500. A little bit of 600. Money's on 500. 600. Hands high there. 600. A little bit of 600. Take a bit $600. Now 700. 700. 800. And 800. A little bit of 800. Now 9. A little bit of 900. A little bit of 900. Found a little bit. Take a bit of $1,000. And 1,000. A little bit of $1,000, ma'am. Yeah, now a little bit of 1,000. A little bit of 1,000. What about 950 then? 950. And 900 now 50 would have been 950 950 would have been dead 950 would have been 50 would have been dead 950 950 950 won't back in, you're out now. 950 now 1,000 now 50 and 1,000 50 would have been 50 would have been 1,050 hit with 1,000 now 50 would have been 50 would have been 1,050 1,050 hands high there 1,000 now 50 and 1,050 would have been 50 would have been $1,050 you won't back in 1,050 hit with $1,050 anybody. And 1,050 to 1,050 going once, think of it $1,050 going twice, all in down, but the 1,050 last and final call, but the 1,050 sold $1,000 by number 106.
Okay, we've got a custom built spool rack. This one holds 48 spools of thread, and the woods used are magnolia for the sides and cedar for the spool bases. This measures 17 by 19 and a half. This was handmade by Ronnie Guile in a beautiful piece with cedar and magnolia. There is a reserve on this one.
Take up that $100 bill. Take up that $100 bill. $100. 25. Now 35. And 25. 35. But that 35. But that 35. But that 35. Take up that 25. 35. 45. But that 45. $40. Now 5. And 45 bid 50. But that 50. 50. 50. But that 45 and 50. But that 50 bid. Hands high there. Get 45. Now 50. But that 50. 50. Anybody anywhere. But that 50. Now 5. 55. 60. And 60 now 5, 65, 70, 75, 80, 80, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90 now 5, 95, and 95, 100, 105, 105, 105, 10, 110, 110, 15, 115, 115, and 110, 15, 115, 115, all in, all done, hands out there, 115, 115, sold $110, bar number 104, bar number 104.
Okay, we got another wonderful little quilt. Now, Janelle made this quilt, y'all. Her and her grandma, Janet Grable, made this quilt together. Janet did all the machine quilting on it, and Janelle did all of the binding on it. It is a 56 by 70, and it will make a twin size, or you can put that on your couch, or I would probably hang that on my wall because it's so pretty.
Higabadad 200, Higabadad 2, 2, 2, 2, $100 bid, Dan, Higabad 100, Higabad 100 bid. 100, thank you. Now 25, and 100 bid 25, but up to 125, 125, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, but up to 125, hands out there, 125, 150, but up to 150, 175, but up to 175, and 175, a little bit of 5, but up to 175. You want back in? 175. Yes, ma'am, you're out. 175. Now 200. $200 in. $200 now. 225. 225. 225. $225. You're out again. 225. And 225. A little bit of 5. 225 now. 50. 250. 250. 250. 250. How about 237.50? Now 250 and 250. 250. 250. $250 and $237.50. Now $250 to you. Come on now. $250, $250 going once. $250 going twice. All in, all done. Last call. $250. $250. Sold $237.50. Buyer number 128. Thank you.
Great job. Good job, Janelle. All right. We've sold a lot of these over the last couple years, but this is the only one we've got that it's again done by Glenn Detweiler. We got a live edge stool stand. Somebody said you could sit on it too, and I think you could. It's got some pretty strong legs on it. So yeah, yep, it can. It is a seat as well too. Here we go. It's the only one we got.
Take up a 200. Take up that 200. How about $100? 25, 35, 25, 35, 25 and 35, 35, 35, money's on 25, 35, hands high there, 35, 35, $35, and 25, 35, going once, 35, 35, 45, 55. 55, 55, a little bit of 5, 55, you out there, 55, a little bit of 55, 55, you want in 55, and 45, 55, 55, $50 one time, 45, 50, 50, now 5, and 55, now 60, now 5, and 60, 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, 60, 5, a little bit of 5, you all out here now, 60, 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, all in, all done, hands high, 60, 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, you want in 70, at 65, you got to be 70 here. Now 75. And 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, a little bit of 5, 80, a little bit of 80, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 80, now 5, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 5, 85, 85, a little bit of 5, all in, all down, a little bit of 85, 85, 85, a little bit of 85. Sold $80, buyer number 122, 122.
We're going to choice out on these two quilts, and they're really big. Okay, the first one is a tumbling block quilt, and the very center of it is actually an antique top, and Linda Stutzman put the border around it. It was brought here to camp during quilting, and it was tied. So Linda has done this one. The pink one is called Cotton Candy Comfort. This one was the top was made by Robert Hibbs, and it was brought here to camp, and it was also tied here at camp during the quilt retreat. The cotton candy measures 74 by 78, which is a full size, and the vintage tumbling block is a 66 by 81, which is a twin size.
And choice on them. Choice on them here. I better take one or both of them. I believe here. 200. 200. You buying one of them. 200. $100. 100 now 25. 1 25 1 25 125 money's on. I have 100 now 125 and 125 25 125 150 150 175 175 150 175 175 175 and 150 but 75 but 175 hands high there 175 to 175 going once. Anybody else want in? Raise your hand. 175 going twice, all in, all done. 175 now 200. Now 225 and 225, but 225, 50, but at 250, 275, but at 275, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, but at 275 and 250, 75, but at 275, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, 275 going once, but at 275 going twice, all in, done, 275. Sold $250, 120. This one. Back up better. Would you like the other one? Anybody else want the other one? 250. Anybody else want the other one? Let's start it again then. $100 now 25 and 100 bid 25 but 125 100 down 25 but 125 but 125 $100 bid 125 and sort of be high there but 125 but 100 now 25 but 125 but 125 but 125 anybody 125, 150, and 150 to the benefit of 151, 51, 50, 125, 150, 150, 150, all in, all done. Hands high there, 150, one in, sir, 151, 51, 50. Last and final call, 75, and 175, 175, 150, 75, all in, all done, 175, 175, 175. Sold him 150, buyer number 131.
All right, we've got a sinker cypress log wall hanging. It's a 38 inches by 11 inches at the widest part. Wall hangers are also included. This was done by Ronnie Guile and finished there. I've got a piece like this actually hanging upstairs in my office. It's a beautiful accent piece with a reserve on it as well too.
Take about $100 bid. Take about 100, about 50, and 50, a little bit of 50, 25, 35, think about that 25 and 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of 25 and 30, a little bit of 30, now 5, 40, a little bit of $40, now 5, a little bit of 45, 45, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 45, I believe I would now, and 40, but 5, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 50, 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 45, 50, said yes or no, couldn't tell, a little bit of $50, now 5, and 50, 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 55, 55, now 60. And 60 to the bid. Think about that 60. Yes or yes. What about the 5? What about that 60? 5 a little bit of 5. $65. And 60 now. 5 a little bit of 60. 5 a little bit of 5. You want back in 65. And 60 now. 5 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5. 60. 5 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5. All in. All done. Hands high there. A little bit of 60. 5 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 65. Last call 70. A little bit of 70. A little bit of 70. And 65 bid 70. A little bit of 70. A little bit of 70. A little bit of $70 going once. A little bit of 70. A little bit of $70 going twice. All in. All done. A little bit of 70. $70, $65, sold him buyer number 107107.
Isn't this wonderful? This is called Wanderer's Wife. Totally unique quilt. The designer of this pattern is Jean Kingwell from Australia, is from the designer. It was pieced and quilted by Carmen Walker. It is a 58 by 73, which makes it a twin size. But it has got the most unusual fabrics that I have ever seen. And I love the way the blocks are just scattered all the way through it. I think it's very, very unique.
Take a bit of $100 bid. Take a bit of $100, a little bit of $100, a little bit of $100 now, 50, a bit of $1 now, 50 bid, 2, bit of that 200 now, 50, bit of that 250, 50, bit of that 250, a little bit of that 250, and 200 now, 50, bit of 225 then. Now 250 and 250, 75, a little bit at 275, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit at 275, a little bit at 250, 75, a little bit at 275. You want to try it? A little bit at 275, a little bit at 250, 275, a little bit at 275, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 275, and 250, 75 going once, a little bit at 275, a little bit of 5 going twice, all in, all down, a little bit at 275 and a 275. Sold 250, buyer number 103, 103.
Very nice piece right there. Okay, next up, we've got a.
It's just a frame. That's just
Right. Well, the thing that'll the thing will come with it.
Yeah,
We've got a sassafras wood picture frame. It's 9.5 by 11.5 with an opening for a 5 by 7 photo. This was also done by Ryan and Guile. Stand comes with it too, and we also put in the print that just came. Victor Kennedy did this painting when he was here at the Camp Quilt Retreat. So that's a print there. You can slice it out and put it in there, but it's a lovely hand-drawn print of the stairs up to the pavilion.
Take a bit of $100 bid. Take a bit of $100, a little bit of that $100 bid. About 25 then. Take a bit of that 25, a little bit of 25, a little bit of that 25, a little bit of 25, 35, a little bit of that 25 and 35, a little bit of that 35, a little bit of 35, a little bit of that 25, 35. Hands high there. And 35, 45, a little bit of that 45, 40. And 35, 40, but a bit 40 a little bit, 40 a little bit of 40, but a bit $40. Now 5, a little bit 45, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 45, 50, but a bit 50. Now 5, a little bit 55, and 55, but a bit 55. Now 60, and $60 bid. Take a bit 60, a little bit of 60, but a bit $60. You want back in 55, 60, but a bit 60, a little bit of 60, all in, all down, but a bit $60 going once. Want back in? $60 going twice, all in, all down, but a bit 60, a little bit of 60, sold him $55. Buyer number 134, 134. Thank you.
This is an absolutely lovely two-sided quilt. You can use this spring and winter. Well, the truck's kind of upside down, but okay. The backs, well, where are we going, guys? Okay, this two-sided quilt can be used year-round. There you go. Crash the truck. The spring side has soft pastel fabrics from the Little Swan collection by Riley Blake. That's on the other side. There you go. The winter side is all Christmas joy. This side is an original pattern with a truck panel in the center, Christmas trees, and presents scattered all around. And it's an original because Sherry Sheffield put things all over it. She went and found all different patterns and put them where she wanted them. So it is totally and uniquely Sherry. It measures 55 by 74 and it is a twin size.
I believe here, but that 300, dig up that 30, but the 30, 30, but the 3, but 200, dig up that 30, but the 200 bid, now 50, but the 1, and 50, but the 1, 51, 50, but that 100, now 50, but the 150. And sort of behind there, but that 1 and 50, but the 125, then, but that 100 down 25, but the 125, but the 125, a little bit 25, but the 125, and 100 down 25, but the 125, but the 125, $100 bid, now 125. Anybody want in there? And 100 bid 25, but the 125, the 125, but the 125, a little bit of 5, but the 5, a little bit of 5, but the 125 going once. Money's on. Bid up if you want in. 125. Pick up the 125, a little bit of 25, but the 125 going twice. All in, all in, but the 125, a little bit of 5, the 125. $100 sold.
We got guys. All right, we're going to choice out on some horseshoe art. These crosses were done by Wayne Commerdale. Welded them together and painted them. Horseshoes can be hard to find at some time, but here we got them in the shape of a cross, and we're going to choice them out. There's 3 of them.
All right, take your pick of them. What'll you give here? What about that 50 little bit? Give that 50 little bit, 50, $10, 15 play. What about that 10, 15 little bit? Give that 10 and 15. What about that 15 little bit, 15, 20 and 20 little bit and 20. What about that 20 little bit and 20? 15 here, 20 now 25. Bid 30 and 30 little bit and 30. What about that 30 now 35, 40. What about that 40 little bit? Give it 40 little bit, 40. What about that 40 little bit, 40 now 5. What about that 45 now 50 and 50 little bit and 50. What about that 50 little bit? Give it 45, 50. What about that $50? And 50, a little bit of 50 hands high if you want in there, but with that 45 and 50, but with that 50, a little bit of 50, you want back in, but with that 50, a little bit going once, but with that 50, a little bit of 50, going twice, all in, all down, but with that 50, a little bit of 50. Sold $45, 116, buyer number 116. You want them all three for that price, huh? I'll bring them right up here to the second row. Which one you want? They're coming up on both sides of you. One time, got two left. If you'll hold them up so everybody can see. Anybody want one of these? We're at $45. Anybody else want one? All right, let's run them again then. Choice on them too. $10, 15, but a bit at 10 and 15, but a bit at 15, a little bit of 15, 15, 10. Yes, ma'am. Now 15, but a bit at 15, a little bit of $15. Anybody else want in? And 10, but a 15, a little bit of 15, but a bit at 15, a little bit of $15 going once. A bit of $15 going twice. All in, all down, but a bit at 15. Now 20. Now 25. 25. Now 30, but a bit at 30, a little bit of 30, but a bit at 30, a little bit of 35, but a bit at 35, a little bit of 35, but a bit at 30 and 5, all in, all down, but a bit at 35, a little bit of 35, but a bit at 35. Sold $30. Buyer number 115. One time. We got one left. Would you like the last one, ma'am? Anybody else want it? Let's run it again then. $10, 15. Take up a 10, 15, but a 15, a little bit of 15, but a 10 and 15, but a 15, a little bit of 15, but a $10, 15, 15, 20. Now 25. And 25, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, but a 25, but a 25, a little bit of 5, 25, 25. Now 30. And $30, ma'am. But at 30 now, 5, sir. But at 35, a little bit of 35, but at 35, 40, but at 40, a little bit of 40, and 40, a little bit of 40, but at 35 and 40, but at $40, all in, all done. $40 going once, a bit of $40 going twice, last call, but 40. Sold him $35, bar number 129, 129.
Okay, this is another Carmen special. This one is called Juicy Rose. And the reason for that is the fabric designer is named Juicy Juice. Okay. There's lots of geometrics here. It was pieced and quilted by Carmen Walker. It is a 43 by 56. And the backing is just as cute. It is a fleece backing with googlies. So anybody that got the other googly, now you got the rest of it.
Take a bit of $100 bid. Take a bit of one, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of bomb. Up there, $100 bid. About $50 in. And 50, a little bit of 50, but a bit 50, a little bit of 50, but a bit 50, a little bit of 50, but a bit $50 bid. 25, 35, and 25, now 35, but a bit 35, a little bit 35, 45, but a bit $45 now, 55, but a bit 55, 65, but a bit 65, a little bit of 5, 65, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, 55, 65. All in, hands out there, but a bit 55 and 65, but a bit 65, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 5, all in, all done. Here, a bit 65, a little bit of 5, but a little bit of 65, last and final call 5. Sold $55, 110, bar number 110.
Thank you very much. All right, next up, Russell and Steven are holding up the Tangram puzzles that we've had for a couple years. Each one is unique. These are done by Glenn Detweiler, and you take your choice on the pattern. If you already got one in previous sales, great. These can also make great gifts for friends and family.
All right, look at here. So it's on them. Make up that 25 a little bit. Dan, take up that 25 a little bit, then 25, but a bit 25 a little bit, then 25, $10. Now 15, but a bit 10, 15. Now 20, but a bit 20, a little bit, then 20, 20 a little bit, then 20, but a bit 15 here. 20 where? Now 25. Now 30. And $30, sir. Now 5, but a bit 35, a little bit of 40, but a bit 40, a little bit of 45, but a bit 45, a little bit of 45, but a bit 40 and 5, but a bit 45, a little bit of 5, but a 5, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 5, all in, all down, but a bit 45. Last call 45. Sold $40. Buyer number 114, 114. You want all three of them?
Two more.
Would you like either one of the other ones or both of them? One of them, buyer number 116. Got one left. Who would like it? Got one left. Anybody want the last one? 128 to take it. 128.
Okay, we're going to choice out a couple of baby blankets here. The first one is called Krabby. Guess why? And he's got little fishies on the back, but Krabby's on the front, and he's doing his best to catch that little blue fish up there. He's working hard at it. And the next one is a little girl's baby quilt, and it is called Polka Dots and Diamonds. It is actually a two-sided quilt, so you're getting two quilts in one. So baby throws up on one side, just flip it over. 42 inches by 42 inches. Both of them are baby quilts.
All right, choice on them. Pick up at $100 bid. Pick up at that $100 bit of bomb, $100 bit of bomb, $50 in. Pick up at that $50 bit, $50 bit, $50 bit, 25, 35, 25, and 35 bit of that 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, 55, a little bit of 5 now, 65, and 75 bit of that 75, a little bit of 5 bit of that 65, 75 bit of that 75, a little bit of 5, 75 bit of that 75. You want back in? And 65, 75 bit of that 75, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 75, bit of that 75, a little bit of 5. All in, all done, 75. Last and final call, a little bit at 75, a little bit of 75. Sold him $65. Buyer number 112. You want both for that price, don't you? Want the pink one? Got one left. Would anybody like it? Anybody else want the last one? Anybody? Right there, buyer number 114. 114. I'll take the last one. Thank you.
Okay, next up we've got this custom-made bench. This is done by Tim Pauls, and I'm not sure the length on it. Say it's getting close to 6 foot. 6 foot.
All right, I'm looking here. Put that $100 bid. Dig a bit of $100, bit of bomb, $50 in. 25. 25. 35 to you, ma'am. 35. Now 45. Big bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 35, 40, 40 one time, and 35 now 40. Bit of 40, a little bit of 40, bit of 40. Now 45, 45, 45 now. 45, 50, sir. Now 55, bit of 55, a little bit of 55, bit of 55, 55, 55, bit of 55. Now 60, now 5, and 65, 70, bit of 70, a little bit of 70, bit of 78, maybe $70. Now 5, bit of 80, bit of 70. Did you say 75? Did you say 75? Now 80. $80. Pick up a date, a little bit 80, but that $80 you out now, sir. But that 80, a little bit 80, 80, a little bit 80, but that 75 and 80, but that 80, a little bit 80. You want back in $80? 80. Now 5. 85. Pick up at 85, a little bit of 5, but that 85. You want back in, but that 85, a little bit of 5, 85, 85, 85, a little bit of 5. You want in, sir? 85. 85. 90. And $90. Pick up at that 90, a little bit of 90, but that 90, a little bit of 90, but that $90. All in, all done. Now 5, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 95, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 95, 95, 95, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 95, $100. And $100, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of $100 bid. Take up to 100. 100, take up to 100, a little bit of bond. Anybody else want in? $100 bid. Take up to 100, a little bit of bomb, a little bit of 100. 100. Now 105. And 105, a little bit of 5. You out, sir. 105. Now 10. And 110, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 110. 110. 110, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 110. 110. You want to bet against yourself, sir? I'll sure let you. 105 now 10, a little bit of 110, a little bit of 10, 10, a little bit of 10. All in. You want back, ma'am? 110, a little bit of 10. Last and final call, a little bit of 110, a little bit of 10. Sold $105 by number 114. Thank you.
There you go. All right. We've got a couple quotes left. I think this might be the last big one.
This is the last thing.
All right, here you go.
Okay, I got it. Okay, this is called a Lemoyne Star, and it's absolutely gorgeous for Christmas time. This beautiful quilt was made by Karen Fedrick and Melissa Adams. It was hand quilted by the Des Allemands Quilters and was in the 2017 camp sale. It was purchased by our dear friend Dot Miller, who has since passed away from cancer. Her husband, Steve, felt she would want to redonate it back to the camp that she so loved. It is a 95-inch by 118, which is basically a king-size quilt.
All right, I'm going to give here, but found a little bit. Dig up to 1,000, a little bit of 1,000. Dig up to 1,000, a little bit of 1,500. Dig up to 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 500. Dig up to 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, $200 in, 250 and 200 now. 50 money's on 250, a little bit, 250, a little bit of 50, a little bit, 250, 250, $250. 200 bid 50 now 3, sir. 300 now 350 now 4 and 4 a little bit of 4 a little bit of 4 a little bit of 400 4 a little bit of 400 400 and 350 4 now 50 now 5 50 and 550 600 take a bit of 600 a little bit of 600 now 50 is now 7 a little bit of 7 a little bit of 7 a little bit of 650 is 700 hands high there a little bit of 700 a little bit of 7 a little bit of 700 anybody else want in a little bit of 650 is 700 you want in sir a little bit of 700 a little bit of 700 going once a little bit of 700 going twice all in all down a little bit of 700 sold $650. All right, we're going 121 buys it. Now run it again. All right, we're going to sell it again. 500. $500. We're selling it again. He donated back, selling it again. 500. A little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. 500. 200, 250, and 2 now 50. What about that? 250, 250, what about that? 250 now 3, ma'am. 300 now 50, sir. And 350, 4. What about that? 4, a little bit of 50. What about that? 450, 450. What about that? 4 and 50. Won't back in. 450. And 400 bid 50. What about that? 450, 450. What about that? $450. You want in? What about that? 4 and 50. What about that? 450, 450. You want in, sir? What about that? 450. Going once. And 450, a little bit of 50. You want back, sir? What about that? 450. Going twice. All in, all down. What about that? 450. Now 5. Now 550 and 550 a little bit of 50 out the back now. Put that 550 $550. You out 550. You want back in 550 and 550 now 600. Take a bit of 600 a little bit of 600. Put a bit of 600. Take a bit of 550 600 going once. Take a bit of 600 a little bit of 600 going twice last and final call. Put a bit of 600 a little bit of 600. Sold 550. Buyer number 117. Y'all give them a round of applause there.
All right, next up, we've got a few things. So these are freezer goods that are back in the camp freezer. They didn't sell at the baked goods table. We've got 2 Salisbury steaks in the freezer, ready to go. Just pop it in the oven, cook it, and 1 lasagna. So we're going to choice them out. So there's 3 individual ones. You want to hold one, Steven? What size is it? The lasagna is a small pan, 6 by 8. The Salisbury steak is 8 beef patties smothered in gravy. That's what size that is. All right, so we got 2 Salisbury steaks and 1 lasagna.
All right, choose one. You can buy lasagna or Salisbury steak or all 3 if you'd like. I'm going to give here that you're buying 1. No, $25. Let's go. And 25 now 30. What about that? 25, 30 now 5. What about that? 35, ma'am. What about 35 and 40, sir? Now 5. What about that? 45, a little bit of 45. What about 45 now? 50, a little bit. Take about 50 now 5. And 55, a little bit of 5 now. $60. Take about that 65. What about that? 5, a little bit of 65. 65 now 70 and 70 now 5 a little bit of 70 5 a little bit of 5 now 80 sir a little bit of 80 a little bit 80 now 5 a little bit of 85 a little bit 85 a little bit 85 90 90 now 5 and 95 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 95 95 95 $100 bid sir a little bit of 1 a little bit of 1 now 5 and 105 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 105 a little bit of 5 a little bit of 105 a little bit of 105 a little bit of 5 going once a little bit of 105 going twice all in all down a little bit of 105 sold $100 buyer number 109 you want all 3 of them for that don't you 1 Salisbury steak. Ma'am, would you like either one of the other ones? We got a Salisbury steak and a lasagna left. $100. Lasagna. Known buyer number. What's your number, ma'am? 144. 144. We got a Salisbury steak left. Anybody want it for 100? Anybody? All right, let's run it again. I will give here $25 and 25, 30, but a bit 25 and 30, but a bit 30, a little bit of 30, 30 now 5 and 35 for the Salisbury steak, sir. 35, but a bit 35, a little bit of 35, but a bit 30 and 5, but a bit 35, a little bit of 40, but a bit 40, a little bit $40. Now 45 and 45, 50, 50, 5, 55, now $60, 60, 60, now 5, 65, now 70, $70 bid, and 70, now 5, sir, 75, 5, 80, 80, 75, and 80, 80, all in, all done, $80, sold $75, buyer number 109.
Okay, we're going to have choice out on 3 quilts this time around. Okay, the one Russell is holding is called Serpentine. It's Northern Lights from a heavenly pathway that form a heavenly pathway. You can go up and down in it. So that's all the Northern Lights around the border area. And it was pieced and quilted by Carmen Walker. It's a 39 by 45, so that would be a baby to a toddler. Okay, the center one is called Friendly Flowers.
Yeah.
It's friendship star blocks connected. Yeah. Connected with a chain block to form a beautiful pattern. Purple dragonfly background. It's really, really pretty. 46 by 46. It's a baby or a child also. And it was pieced and quilted by Carmen Walker. And last one up here is called Modern and Warm, because the back of it is tie-dye fleece. That's why we call that side warm. The Modern Quilt Guild online sew-along is how this one was made. It was 6 different designers that came up with individual blocks and it was done by Carmen. And so she went online and she worked these with the other quilters. The solid blocks come from a designer by the name of Tula Pink. Pieced and quilted by Carmen, and a tie-dye fleece backing. It's 55 by 66, which is a good throw or just curl up on the couch with it.
All right, choice on them. We'll give here a bit of that $100 bid. Take a bit of that $100 bid. Take a bit of $50 in. Bit of that 50, 50 and 25, 35, bit of that 25 and 35, 25, 35, 45, bit of that 45, a little bit of 45, 55, bit of that 55, 60. Don't throw my microphone at me. 65 and 55, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, 75, a little bit of 75, 85. We out again, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, 85. You bidding back there? And 75, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of. Be careful, swatting that flies now. A little bit of 85. Are you bidding over here? 85, a little bit of 85, a little bit of 85. Are you bidding 85? 85. And 75, 85, about to be a lot of bidding going on out there. 75, 85, bit of that 85, a little bit 85, bit of that 85, 85, 85, all in, all done, bit of that 85, a little bit 85, bit of that 85. You want in 85? Going once, think of it 85, going twice, last call 85. $75, buyer number 125. You're going to take them all 3 for that price, aren't you? Just the one time? This one. 65. I'm asking. 75, anybody else want one? 110, which one would you like? The one on the end, we got one left. Anybody want it? 75, right here, buyer number 112, and take the third one.
Okay, next up we've got exotic purple heartwood picture frame. Measures 16 by 14.5 with an opening for an 8 by 10 picture. Again, this is done by Ronnie Guile. Also has a reserve on it. Again, exotic purple heartwood picture frame. I think they went all the way to.
But wood is from
It's a Brazilian exotic purple heartwood
no stain.
with a reserve on it.
I'm looking for $100 bid. $100 bid. $100 bid. $50 bid. Damn, $50 bid. $50 bid. $50 bid. $50 bid. $25 then. And 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 25, and 30 to the bid, 30 to 30, now 5, 30, 5, 5, 30, and 5, 35, 35, hands high now 40, and 40 to the 40, 35, and 40, 40 to the 40, 40 to the bid, 35, and 40, hands high there, 40 to the 40, anybody want in there? Brazilian wood, $40, and 40 to the 40, 35, and 40 to the bid, 40 to the bid, 40 to the bid, going once, twice, all in, all down, 40 to the 40. $35.
All right.
All right, it is we've been selling a lot of stuff, but it's time for some baked goods. Okay, so we've got baked good 7 baked good bundles, and we're choicing these out. So you can kind of come up and peek, or we can wheel them around too. They just have different things in them, like a bunch of pies in one of them, but we got 7 and we're going to sell them all choice. And somebody might try to take all 7.
All right, got 7 bundles of baked good stuff. You buying one with option take all 7. $10, now 15. Hit them 10, 15. Every hand needs to be high there. 15, thank you. Now 20. I was wondering where you went. $20, now 5, 25, and 30, 30, 30, now 5, 35, 40, now 5, and 45, a little bit of 45, 45, 50, now 5, 55, $60, and 60, a little bit of 60, would have been $60. Now 5, and 65, 70, would have been 70, a little bit of 70, now 5, would have been 75, and 80, would have been 80, a little bit, $80, 80. And 80 to 80. Yes, $80 now. 5 to bed 85 to bed 85 to bed 85 to bed 85. $80 now. 5 all in to bed 85 to bed 5 to 5 to bed 85 85 85. Last call to bed 85. Sold $80. Buyer number 113. We're gonna take them all, isn't he? No, just one.
We're going to be eating good at my house. All right, come take your pick, Ian. What are we at? $80. Anybody else want to come up and pick for
Anybody else wants to
$80?
pick some out at $80 and make your way on up?
80. 80.
That's right, 80. Anybody? All right, let's try them again. Well, we got 6 deals left. 25, now 30, a little bit 30, a little bit 30, a little bit 30, a little bit. You want to answer? 30, now 5, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, and 30, now 5, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, and 40, a little bit 40, a little bit, now 5, a little bit 45, and 45, now 50, sir, a little bit 50, a little bit 45, and 50, a little bit 50. You want in $50, and 50, a little bit 50, a little bit 50, a little bit $50, $50, all in, all down, a little bit 50, a little bit 50. Last and final call, you want back, a little bit 50, a little bit 50, 50, a little bit 50, all in, a little bit 50. Sold $45. Buyer number 139.
What are we at? 45. Anybody else want to come check it? We got one in the back. Tim, you
101. How many you want?
You want a mystery pack, Tim?
Just one time on 101?
Mystery pack? Or are you going to pick? You're going to come pick? Okay. Fried okra pie. I can assure you there is not fried
101
okra
takes
pie.
one and 128 take one.
We'll put that one in next year, fried okra pie for Tim Paul's.
Right there. 114.
You just take them both. It's a good deal.
$114, is that right? 122. You want the last one? Got 2 left.
All right, we got 2 left. One's got some breads, hot chocolate mix, and both of them have hot chocolate mix. Someone's got some habanero pepper jelly as well, too. Anybody?
Anybody else? We got 2 left. Anybody want one? $45. 130 to take one or both. The one with the hot pepper jelly. There we go. Got 1 left. Anybody want it? Anybody?
We'll okay. 125.
125 and take the last one. Thank you.
Okay, we're coming down to the last table. We're gonna try to be done here in the next 25 minutes, and I think we will. We're coming down to the last table. We've got some gumbo and jambalaya and donuts coming up to finish out with a few blankets.
Okay, we have a crocheted baby blanket. Hang on a second. And it's all done in swirls. It is really unique. It measures 36 by 50 and it was crocheted by Marilyn White. Now the granny square shawl, you know, put that around your shoulders, sweet pea, keep warm. It's a variation on the regular granny square, which half of the sides are small grannies, and then the other side is like a giant granny square that's cut in half. So, and it was crocheted by Marilyn White also, and this choice out.
All right, I'm going to give everybody that 25 little bit. Take that 25 little bit, 25 little bit, 25 little bit, $10 bit. Damn, little bit, 10 little bit, $10. Now 15, little bit, 15, 20, little bit, 20. Now 5, sir, little bit, 25. Now 30, but a bit 30, little bit, $30 bit, 30. Now 35, little bit, 35. And 35, little bit, 35, little bit, 35. And 40, little bit, 40, little bit, $40. Yeah, in the back, man, little bit, 40. Now 5, sir, little bit, 45, little bit, 50, little bit, 50, little bit, 50, little bit, 50, little bit. And 50, little bit, 50. One back now, 5, little bit, 55, $60 to you, little bit, 60, little bit, 60, little bit, 55 and 60. You want in, little bit, 60, little bit, 60. All in, all in, little bit, $60. Going once, twice, last call, little bit, 60. You want back in? So $55 buyer number 131. You want both of them for that price, don't you? Yes, sir. Take them both. Thank you.
Okay, food time. We got 21 clamshell jambalayas. So this goes good in your freezer too. And I do say it was some mighty good jambalaya this year.
All right, we got 21 deals of jambalaya. I better take one or all 21 of them or ever how many they want in between those two numbers. $10, now 20, and 20, bid 30, what about that 30, little bit of $30 bid, hit up that 25, then I'm 20, now 5, hit up that 25, I got you at 20, yes, now 5, and 25, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 25, a little bit of $20 now, 25, a little bit of 25, a little bit of 25, hands high if you want in there, a little bit of $25, 25, anybody, anywhere, a little bit of 25, a little bit of 5, last and final call, a little bit of 25, a little bit of 25, now 30, now we're out, 30, now 5, and 35, sir, a little bit of 35, now 40, a little bit of 40, now $45, 45, now 50, 50, now 55. And 55, a little bit of 5, 55, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 5, all in, all down, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 5. Sold $50, buyer number 104. How many would you like? One time? 50. Anybody else want any? We got 20 left. 110, how many would you like? Two times on 110. We got 18 left. Hands in the air if you want one. $50 a plate.
113.
113 takes one. 17. 119. How many would you like? One time on 119. Anybody else?
Yeah, I know.
Y'all want some? I done lost count how many I got left, but I got several. Raise your hand. We'll pass them around. $50 a plate. 103 takes two. 103 will take two. Anybody else? 142 takes two. Oh, we got about 9 left, I believe. Who else wants one? 128 takes one. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah, let's do a run. We want to.
All right, 20. Run. Whoop. 112. How many would you like, sir? One time on 112.
Sometimes when we run them again, they go higher.
I know it.
Yeah, our camp sale doesn't make sense sometimes.
$20. Now 5 and 25. A little bit of 5. Buy them one plate. I don't know. We got about 6 or 7 of them left. 10 left. All right, what y'all want to give? 25, 30, and 30, a little bit of 30, what about that 30, a little bit of 30, what about that 25 and 30, what about that $30? Y'all want in, what about that 25, now 30, what about that 30, a little bit of 30, what about $30? Anybody else want in? 30, now 5, 35, now 40, and 40, a little bit of 40, what about that 40, a little bit. You want back in, what about that 35 and 40, what about that 40, a little bit of 40, what about that $40? Anybody else? What about that $40? Going once, a little bit of 40, a little bit of 40. Going twice, all in, all down, a little bit of 40, a little bit of 40. Sold $35, buyer number 109. You want them all for that price, don't you? Just one? One time, 109. Anybody else? 141 takes one. 101 will take two. 101 took two. Got a couple left. Who wants some? Raise your hand. We'll pass them out.
6 left.
130. One time. Anybody else? Anybody else want some?
113.
113 will take one. 129. How many would you like? One time.
I like that.
102 will take one. 103 will take one. And 141 will take the last one. I believe that's all of them, isn't it?
That's what I'm talking about. I got
All right.
2 as well.
We're fresh out of jambalaya now.
I think we've got 5 lots left.
Okay, we're going to choice out on some quilts. I think it's kind of upside down there. The fish are swimming backwards here. Hang on. Okay. The one that Stan is holding is called Roundup Time. There's cowboys and cowgirls that are working really hard on this quilt to round up the little doggies. It's a two-sided quilt, which is just perfect for any little boy or girl. It was pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It is a 58 by 77, so it will fit a twin size bed, and it is two-sided. If Matt does that some more, maybe y'all can bid higher. This one is called Under the Sea. It's a wonderful 9-patch with all these favorite fish that are swimming all the way through it and the little whales and all. It was pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It measures 55 by 55, which is a toddler to small child.
All right, choice on them. Take a bit $100 bid. Take a bit of $100, a little bit of $100. Take a bit of $100, a little bit of $150. Then take a bit of $50, a little bit of $50, a little bit of $50, a little bit. Take a bit of $50, a little bit of $50, a little bit of $25, 35, and 35 and 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 35, 45, 55, a little bit of 55, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, and 55, 65. Anybody else want in? A little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. Going once, a little bit of $65. Going twice, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5. Last and final call, but it was 65. Sold $55. Buyer number 122. You want both of them for that price, don't you? One time. 55. Anybody want the last one? 55. All right, we'll sell the last one here. 25, 35, but at 25 and 35, but at 25, 35, money's on, but at 35, a little bit at 35, 25, 35, but at 35, a little bit at 35, but at 35, now 45. Got to be 45 back here. Now 55. 50 and 45, 50, but at 50, 50, 50, but at $50 going once, but at $50 going twice, all in down, but at 50, 50, sold $45. Buyer number 113.
I do. All right, next up, we've got a pair of barbecue caddies. I've got one that sits by my Blackstone. You put your paper towel holders in here. You put all your barbecue stuff in here. You can take it wherever you need to, wherever you're barbecuing or Blackstoning or smoking. You got it. We're going to sell them one at a time. Russell, he's already off the barbecue. You got to buy it first.
Choice on them. 25 a little bit. Take a bit 25 a little bit, 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 25, 10, 15, and 10, a bit of 15, a bit of 15, a little bit of 15. Now 20, a bit of 20, a little bit, 20, a little bit, 15, and 20, a bit of 20, a little bit. Hands high there, a bit of 20, a little bit, $20 going once, a bit of $20 going twice. All in, all down, a bit of 20, a little bit, 20, 20, a little bit, 20. So $15. Buyer number 115. Anybody else want one? We got one left.
Don't leave Janelle hanging. She'll feel sad.
Anybody else? $15.
Put it back.
134. Take it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we've got gumbo now, and we've got 21 gumbos, and rice and potato salad. What we're going to do here is the first ones get their choice on rice. There's 3 packs of rice and there's 5 potato salads. So if you want some extra stuff, you gotta. We selling the whole pack of rice?
Well, there's one big one and small.
There's a big rice and a small rice, so we got enough rice for quite a few gallons of gumbo. Yep.
All right, we selling the gumbo. $20, now 25. And 25, sir. A little bit at 25, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, a little bit at $20 now, 25, a little bit at 25 now, 30, a little bit at 30, a little bit at 30, 30, a little bit at 30, a little bit at 25 and 30, a little bit at 30, a little bit at 30. How about 27.50 one time? And 25, 7.50, a little bit at 25, 7.5. Yes, sir. Got you at 5, 7.5. Now $30. Now 32.5. And 32.50 now 5, sir. Put it at 35, a little bit of 5, put it at 35, put it at 35, 37.50, put it at 37.50, put it at 35, 37.50, put it at 37.50. Hands out there, put it at 37.50. Going once, put it at 37.50. Going twice, last call, put it at 37.50. Sold $35, bar number 109. How many would you like? Just roll him the whole cart back there. He'll be fine. He'll take them all. He said that'd be good. He'll eat good this month. Didn't you say the first buyers got rice or potato salad, whichever they wanted?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. One time. Anybody else? 141. How many deals would you like? One time on 141.
Go help him deliver. You want potato salad with it?
Want potato salad with that one? 117. One time.
I can get it. You want 1 gallon for
With potato salad. One time with a gumbo with potato salad. Anybody else want one?
4113.
4 on 113. $130 will be next, y'all. Give me just a second. You want what if they still got it? Want potato salad if they still got it? On 130? Just one. Who else? Everybody got what they asked for so far, right? All right. Anybody else? $35. 131. 2 with potato salad if you got it. One more of the gumbos on 109. $119. One gumbo. Who else? One potato salad. One rice. Anybody else want one? $35. Who else? Hands in the air. $35. 114. Just one gumbo. Anybody else? Take the rice to 114. They want that too. All right, we got what's that, about 8 things of gumbo left. Anybody else? $35. Anybody else?
That's your bonus rice, Jeff.
Anybody else? Anybody?
That's one more time.
All right. We'll run them again. $20 buying one thing of gumbo. $20. Now 25. A little bit at 20 and 5. A little bit at 25. A little bit of 5. A little bit of 5. A little bit at $25. Anybody? Anywhere? A little bit at 25. A little bit at 29. 5. A little bit at 25. A little bit of 5. A little bit at 25. All in, all down. A little bit at 25. 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 $20. Takes one. 128 is going to take one. Who else? Just set it right there by that quilt, please, man. Thank you. Anybody else? $20. I guess that's about a quart, isn't it?
Half gallon.
115. Gonna take one. Well, we got about 3 left now.
4 left.
Four left. I'm
Five
pretty good at
left.
this counting
left.
stuff. 5 left. 141 wants how many? One time. Anybody else? It won't get no cheaper.
Lots of shrimp. Lots of Gulf shrimp in there.
$20. One
Two for
117. I'll take 2.
2 left.
We got 2 left. Anybody else? 110. You want one time on 110? We got 1 left. 117. 117 took it. All right, that's all of that.
Go. All right. Are we piecing those out? Yeah. All right, we're piecing out 3 quilts, and then the last slot will be battling out for some donuts. All right, so we're choicing out these 3. The last 2 lots for sale here. Choice on this, and then the donuts.
Okay. These are all really, really pretty. Okay. Stephen is holding one. It's called Seeing Spots. It's scrappy fabrics with different kinds of polka dots. It's very unique. The added bonus is that it is a 2-sided quilt that's a 2 for 1, y'all. Small squares on one side, large squares on the other. Everything is multicolored, and even the binding all the way around is different colors as you go around it. It's pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It measures 58 by 80, which means it'll fit a full-size bed, twin to full. The center one is called Diamonds Are Forever because it's in a diamond pattern. This is all done with almost exclusively fairy frost fabrics, which adds a whole shimmer to it because it's got like a glaze on it. And the diamond pattern just kind of, adds to that shimmering effect. Just right for the bougie girl. Pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It measures 60 by 76, which is also a full size. The last one over here is called Square Dance. It's a scrappy 5-inch square surrounded by a crisp white border, perfect for any room or couch. The backing fabric is a pale blue with small rosettes. Pieced and quilted by Robert Hibbs. It measures 53 by 72, and it is a twin.
All right, we'll give here a choice on them. $100 bid. Take a bit of $100 bid. $100 bid. Take a bit of $100 bid. How about 25 and 35? 25 a little bit of 35, 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, 55, a little bit of 55, 65, and 55, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 65, a little bit of $65. Anybody, anywhere, a little bit of 65. And 55, 65, a little bit of 65, a little bit of 5, a little bit of 5, all in, all down, a little bit of $65 going once now, 75. 85 and 85 a little bit 85 a little bit 75 85 a little bit 85 a little bit 85 95 a little bit 95 a little bit 95 105 a little bit $105 and 105 a little bit 5 a little bit 105 a little bit 5 a little bit 5 all in all down a little bit $105 going once and $105 going twice all in all down a little bit 105 sold $95 buyer number 131. Takes these 2 over here. We got 1 left. Anybody want it? $95. Anybody want the last one? $95. All right, 25, 35, a little bit 25 and 35. We're selling the last one here. 25, 35, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, a little bit 35. I got 25, 35, you say? Oh, very last quilt, 25, 35, hands out there. A little bit 35, 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 a little bit 25 and 35, a little bit 35, a little bit 35, 45. And 35, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 35, and 45, a little bit of 45, a little bit of 45, 55, 55, and 55, a little bit of $50 one time, 45, 50, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 50, going once, a little bit of 50, going twice, last call, a little bit of 50, a little bit of 50. So $45 buyer number 134, 134.
All right, everybody, we've come to the end. We've got 2 bags of 1 dozen donuts. Choicing them out, right? So we get to battle. So I learned a lesson a long time ago. If you want both, you better win, because the winner might take both. So here we go. Dakota and Russell, close it out.
That's right. If you want donuts, you better be the high bidder because the high bidder can take both bags. Take about $100 bid. Take about $100. We sell in one bag with option to take both. How about 50?
Sell mine.
$25 in, but at 25 and 35, but at 35, 45, and 45, 55, but at 55, yeah, over here, but at $55 now, 65, and 65, 75, but at 75, a little bit of 75, you want back in, you out now, 75, but at 75, a little bit of 75, but at 75, you're out, 75, 70 one time, and 65 now, 70, but at 70, a little bit. Anybody else? What about at 70, a little bit of $70 going once, but at $70 going twice, all in, all done, you want back in, $70. 70. All in a lamp, little bit at 70, a little bit of 70, a little bit at 70, a little bit of 70. Sold $65. Buyer number 114. You want both bags, sir? Back up better. Would you like the other bag? $65. Anybody else? $65. Bag of donuts. All right, let's run them again for the fun of it. $25 in, put them at 25, a little bit in 25, put them at 25. 35 and 25, 35, put them at 35, a little bit in 35, put them at 20. Are they good, sir? And 25, but 35, 35, 45, but at $45, 45, 55, 55, 65, 65, 75, about 70 one time. Just for the fun of it, $70. He said they're very good, $70 and 70, a little bit of 70, but at 70 a little bit. Now 75 and 75, 75, a little bit of 5. You're out over here now, $75.
Yeah.
75, now 80. And 80, a little bit, 80, but dad, 80, a little bit. Who could dad, 80, a little bit. I wish we'd have had 8 or 10 bags we could sell out now. And 75, 80, but dad, 80, a little bit, 80, 80, a little bit, 80. All in, all done. $80 last and final call, would have been 80. Sold $75. Buyer number 104. Thank you.
Took that bag for 65. She had the chance. Hey, thank you everybody for being here. It's a great day for camp. I hope it was a great day for you. Really appreciate you. And again, thanks Jonathan Monroe for working for us. And again, thank you so much. We'll try to get the report on the number out probably Monday. Again, stuff trickles in too throughout the month too. The online auction is still going on, so you can share that on Facebook with your friends if they want to get into. But thank you so much for being here. God bless, and I'll see you at camp next time.